All right, well, we're back and ready to go. An 8-4 for Bounty Hunters, showing us an impressive CT side. And now we'll have to see what Sharks have in store for us because, I mean, statistically, this is their better side. But, I mean, things have not looked the most prettiest so far here, Paladin. But, you know, still plenty of Counter-Strike left to prove us wrong.
Yeah, I think this is the real test now for Kaiser. I mean, they've struggled in terms of win rate on this map, and we'll see what the ideas they have on T-side nuke is, and that's not a great start. Doc takes down 2 in mini, and with that, the upper hold also looks stellar. It's just the IGL left up in this one. The utility is not good enough, and Koala will close it out. So 3 kills between the dual Berettas, and credit to the Sharks for just having a lockdown defense upstairs. So already I feel like there's a little bit of pressure mounting slowly but surely for the Bounty Hunters. If they can't get their act together fast enough, that's where the Sharks can kind of roar back to life, put that weaker T side behind them. And I think this will be a real test for Kaiser, honestly, as to what he's done with this team. Of course, you can have these pop-up performances from players like Turtle and even Bonino with a couple of multis in that CT side, but now that you're on the offense, how are you going to kind of orchestrate things? I think that becomes a much more difficult thing to do as a caller.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, I don't know how you feel about this map, but I feel like being on the T side on a map like Nuke, I think it's one of the more difficult ones in my perspective. Like, I think you can get that yard control, things like that, but I mean, you're going to have a little bit more than that, right? You definitely need to know the right timings and the utility, things like that. So I think, like you said, it's a really good thing you bring up about Kaiser, because we're going to have to see what they can do a little bit differently. Again, let's not forget this is a relatively newish team with a bunch of different